What is up, everybody? It is me, Dead Center, coming to you with another How To Heroes of the Storm video. Today, I'm going to be covering Zagara, Queen of the Zerg. I do have some updates, some upgrades here in my studio. I got a bigger green screen TV behind me that you guys can't necessarily see, but that's kind of the point. So it's letting me widen my view on my webcam. I also have this new handy-dandy mic stand. I'm hoping it's going to cut down some of the keyboard clicks and clacks that you guys hear, as well as that fan noise. I'm going to test that out, see if you guys can hear that. Nonetheless, I'm also going to be doing some audio tweaks. I just want to bring the best quality of stuff I can to you guys. I'm also going to try something new today. I'm not going to go step by step through my build with her before the video. I'm going to continue that during the video and hopefully kind of seamlessly do it as I go. And here we go. Pretty good team. Pretty good team. So base information about Zagara, or Zag as I like to call her. She's always been a strong hero. She's really good at pushing. Just solo lane, pushing down. Later on at level 10, we're going to go Nidus Worm, which kind of makes her into this weird global hero, where she can kind of push all lanes at once. Maybe not with an Abathur. We'll have to see how the game goes. Yeah, I think she's a great character. She's always been, for me, sort of like my quick match, turn off my brain, let's just have a good time hero, just because that playstyle for me is a little easier, where I can just focus on just kind of cramming myself down the lane. Now, that is not always the right thing to do. Let's get that out there before I get some nasty messages. That's what she's definitely strongest at, and it can be a strategy, but you still need to report to objectives, be there for team fights. Now that I've got that out there, I feel so much better. So, on our team, we have an Abathur, Garrosh, Samuro, Ragnaros, and me,
Warriors, prepare for combat.
On the enemy team, we have Zul, Nova, Rexar, Asmodan, and Zarya. Two very push-heavy teams. Level 1. Brief history brief rundown of her moves. She does have an active trait, Creep Tumor. If you played StarCraft and played an Zerg, you know they have creep, and that's what you have to build your buildings off of. Well, she has that kind of in her kit. You drop these little invisible creep tumors. They look something like that. The enemy team can clear them. If they take time to do so, but you get increased movement speed on them, and increased movement speed and grants your team vision. Moral of the story. So, I'm going to put one here. That way we can see... Oh.
As you say.
So her Q are Banelings.
May the Kama guide your path.
Baneling Barrage. She shoots out these little Banelings. I think she can have maximum 4. That just roll and do sort of little AoE burst of damage whenever they hit an enemy. The talent I took at level 1 increases their range and does bonus damage to non-heroes. That includes towers, minions, mercenaries, all that good stuff. Her next move, Hunter Killer. She summons a Hydralisk that will follow an enemy and damage them.
Choose a talent.
Looking like that little guy right there. And then her E is that Baneling drop that I just did right there. Something to note, the Hydralisp does count as auto attacks. So it is slightly more effective against heroes. You know, you don't necessarily want to use it on Johanna, somebody who has that natural auto attack armor, that physical armor built into their kit. I'm very low on mana right now.
Symbiotic link established. You improve.
I heal.
This Zool is eating my sack lunch, guys. Infested drop, I think I covered that, but just in case. Do a little AoE drop down, and then 2 little roaches come out, and will help attack any nearby heroes.
Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple.
Alright, since that Zool... Oh, well, what's going on here?
Fury of the swarm.
Drop some more creep.
The swarm will crush you. Cunning.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
Enemy slain.
Alright, so I went Nidus Network mainly because, so Nidus Network at level 10, oh, did I miss? So at level 4, I did Medusa's Blade, just makes it to where my basic attack hits 3 enemies, sorry, had to focus on killing this Zool. Hits 3 additional targets, and then I went Viscous Acid, makes it to where my Banelings now have a 20% slow.
My brain hears.
And then at level 10, I went Nidus Network. Now, the thing about Nidus Network, there's a couple of things that I really love about Nidus Network. A, I can hop in here and it regenerates me like I'm back at the fountain.
We devour.
So that's one great thing. Great thing number 2 is if I decide to visit another lane, I can drop another one of those bad guys.
Petty squabbling. Gather tribute. Earn my favor.
Your death shall be avenged.
I can drop another one of those bad guys and just immediately, like, tunnel my way
Choose a
into,
talent.
go spell armor, to any of my other Niduses. So it gives her this sort of global ability. And then 3, something that not a lot of people realize is this gives her a battle momentum, where each basic attack reduces all of Zagara's cooldowns by 0.75. That is the cooldown of the creep, cooldown of the Nidus, cooldown of the infested drop, cooldown of everything. Drop in there, and then pop out here.
My brain
Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple.
shall pay.
As was foreseen. Sufficient.
Vengeance will be complete.
Well done. Your enemies shall be weakened. Let them fall before you.
Our fort has fallen.
We move.
So you can see right here on the bottom, with each basic attack I'm taking,
Well done, warriors.
reducing those cooldowns every year.
Enemy fort demolished.
Go Mutalisk.
Well fought.
Mutalisk makes it to where my Hunter Killer has a 45-second duration. Oh, I said that.
A bold move.
45-second
Enough.
duration.
The curse is over. I hope you made the most of
So it will just hang out, and once it's done killing whatever it is you put it on, it just starts pushing down a lane. So look, it's right here. Okay.
The conquest begins.
And come pop out here. I can help him. Alright. And then if I want to come down here, I can push this lane. Drop some creep.
As you say.
Drop a Nidus. Come up here. Wait for a little bit of mana.
We devour.
Push this lane in. Drop some more creep. Rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying?
A good kill.
Cunning.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
Agreed.
Button.
Agreed.
You want to do this?
Yes. Crush all.
So with the Mutalisk upgrade and your battle momentum, it makes it to where you can have, I believe the number is 3 Mutalisks out at once.
I grow tired.
It's kind of
your
ridiculous.
petty
We're gonna come out
squabbling.
here.
Gather tribute. Earn my favor.
Choose a talent.
And see, look, we're gonna go endless creep. This now makes it to where we can drop creep from a far distance away. Alright, well, he wants to keep below his heroic and killing me.
Guide your
He doesn't do
path.
that. This now makes it to where our creep range is increased by 20,000 and now lasts 600 seconds. And you gain additional movement. Yeah, how'd that work out for you too? Thank you for, what's the word I'm looking for?
Keep destroying.
Now, one thing I will say is even before level 20, you can use a Nidus network globally. So, like, if I have creep here, I can just drop my Nidus on top of there. Now, with the level 20 upgrade, I can drop creep right here. You know, just allows you to do.
Defeat me 1,000 times.
Oh, I guess there is a little bit of
I will
range on it.
return. Rise, Nidus.
Hop in here, hop out here, take this down.
I grow tired of your petty squabbling. Gather tribute. Earn my favor. You have won my favor, heroes. Let your enemies know my wrath.
Our vengeance will be complete.
Keep destroying.
Agreed.
Alright. And that's kind of the moral of the story of Zagara. you're just wanting to overwhelm the enemy team, being kind of everywhere all at once. If you can get a little bit of a level lead, what helps about that is being able to go solo a little bit from your team, because you guys are higher level. Abathur helped a ton with that too. We were able to just keep great lane pressure. I don't really know, I was kind of doing my own thing.
Epic.
But I want him to have the epic. I love her. She's so much fun. She can mark by herself. She can do tons of damage. This isn't the best build if you really want to be Mr. Teamfight or Mrs. Teamfight. But I do love this build. Great for pushing down lanes. Great for just keeping pressure on the enemy team. And then allowing your team in turn to just kind of roam as a four-man. So the talents we took today, level 1, Volatile Acid, increase the range on those banelings and make them do more damage to minions, mercenaries, and buildings. Medusa's Blade makes it to where instead of doing 1 attack, you do 3 attacks, just better for pushing down lanes, all that jazz. Viscous Acid, banelings slow heroes by 20% for 1.5 seconds. Nidus Network, I didn't even read this in giant thing. So whenever you're in the Nidus Network, you generate 10% health and mana per second, which I think if it's not the exact same as when you're in the starting position, the fountain, I think that's the League of Legends term, might be the Nexus, then it's very close. It's very close. You regenerate super fast, stores 2 charges, maximum of 10 Nidus Worms out at a time, and then passive ability, creep spreads 15% further, and then while on creep, each basic attack reduces all of Zagara's cooldowns by 0.75 seconds. Then on top of that, Spell Shield. I didn't really talk about this one. Spell Shield generic talent makes it to where every 30 seconds you gain 50 physical spell armor against the next enemy ability, and subsequent abilities for 3 seconds. I think it's really great at that level. I'll go talk about that level here in a second. Mutalisk, Hunter Killer now spawns Mutalisk. Mutalisk have bounce attacks and last up to 45 seconds. With those, again, yeah, you throw them on whatever it is you're attacking, and then you can just leave, and they're going to just push down the nearest lane. And then Endless Creep makes it to where you have a big cast range on your Creep Tumors. Your Creep Tumors last 600 seconds. And then you get additional speed. I think that hero is excellent. I did want to talk about her 13. So she has 3 abilities that she can take, and they're all basically defensive. Spell Shield, that I really like. It's good against ability damage. So if you're getting bursted down by like a Nova or something, really good ability. Armor on creep. If for some reason into the late game I was still battling that Zool, I probably would have taken this one. Makes it to where you just take 20% less damage anytime you're on creep. I think it's pretty good. Hydralisk Transfusion, I think, is a garbage talent. And I see that one picked so often. You do 75% of the damage dealt by Hunter Killer basic attacks to heroes. A, they get killed pretty quickly a lot of the times. B, people just run away from them. And C, I never noticed that much health. A lot of times people will pair that with, Corrosive Saliva. Makes it where your Hunter Killers is a giant killer. It does additional damage equal to 2% of the enemy's maximum health. But again, I just don't really notice that that health back all that often. And I think that the other 2 on this talent, just the 20 armor overall and the Spell Shield, are just too good to give up. Anyways, let me know what you think of Zagara. She's, again, one of my favorite heroes. Don't forget, subscribe on my channel. Please like this video if you liked it. And as always, send a compliment in the section below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a better build for Zagara, and definitely let me know what hero you want to do, or you would like me to do next. I'm thinking Butcher next, especially because he just got a pretty big rework. But let me know. As always, stay positive. don't die.